Well, there you go. I hope... Oh, God, what have we stumbled into? Jeff Goldblum is telling Ryan Gosling... Oh, my God. This is amazing. I didn't know we would see celebrities. Yeah, so then I also played jazz piano. You pretended to play jazz piano in that movie, but I actually do play it. I'm Jeff Goldblum. See, ladies and gentlemen, until we get the writers back to work, this is what you're going to have. Writers loitering. Who is Jumble? I don't know who Jumble is. Well, there you go. All right, what time is it? It's 7:30. 7:30. That means it's time for It's time for the Saturday Night News. Not nudes. That comes later. That's in the second hour. All right. It's time for the news. Here we go. Now listen, every Saturday afternoon I sit down and I try to find good news stories. And sometimes I have to go to unexpected sources to find the news stories. Like today, our first news story comes from unexplainedmysteries.com. $30,000 cash reward offered for evidence of the Loch Ness Monster. Businessman Dave Fishwick announced the scheme during a segment on UK television show this morning. There is arguably no cryptozoological creature as widely known as the Loch Ness Monster, a mystery animal described as a long-necked prehistoric reptile that is said to lurk in the depths of Scotland's famous loch. To date, however, no conclusive scientific evidence of its existence has been pretty thin on the ground. Now, in a renewed bid to remedy the situation, Dave Fishwick, a businessman who is also known as Bank of Dave, has offered $30,000 to anyone who can solve the mystery once and for all. Fishwick was recently spotted at the opening of the new and improved Loch Ness Exhibition Center in Drumnadrocht on the 90th anniversary of the first modern sighting of the monster. As we look to open our doors, guests will have the opportunity to learn about the legend and then get to search the famous loch themselves, armed with further knowledge, said Juliana Delaney of Continuum. We wish everyone luck in their search. We know we'll be watching the iconic loch ourselves. Of course, if someone did happen to have conclusive evidence of the Loch Ness Monster, it could be argued that they'd be able to sell that information for a lot more than $30,000. Still, if it renews interest in solving the mystery, it can only be a good thing. So there you go. Keep your eyes peeled. You could get $30,000. Yeah. Now, I told you that news story was from unexplainedmysteries.com. So I can't, the validity of that website, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Unexplainedmysteries.com, it's not necessarily a reputable news organization. And this next one comes from a possibly even less reputable news organization. FoxNews.com. Motorist shocked when driver hops out of car, fills up gas tank, completely naked. A driver in the UK shocked fellow motorists at a gas station last month when he hopped out of his BMW completely naked to fill up his tank. I swear that guy was naked. I got in my car and had a look. His regular plate said naked as well. He was filling up his car buttock naked. He was casual about it. Witness Quinn Kelly told SWNS on the scene. Kelly said he had just finished paying at the gas station in Bacoop, Lancashire on May 23rd when he did a double take and realized that 44-year-old Stuart Gilmore was indeed fully nude except for a pair of walking boots. Kelly then took a video of the scene. Kelly said he learned that Gilmore is a naturist and has been spotted multiple times wearing only his birthday suit. Apparently, he goes around naked to spread positivity and has been doing it for a few years. years. I don't think it's the right way of doing it, but to each their own, Kelly said. If there's no law against it, I guess there's no point in complaining. I don't take any notice when people take photos, Gilmore told SWNS. All I'm doing is filling up my car like anyone else. I'm in a public space, so they're legally allowed to, and it's not something you see every day, so I don't let it bother me. I saw Quinn's photos on Facebook. I don't do it for attention. I do it to promote naturalism and the benefits, Gilmore continued. I'm trying to get people to see it as a normal thing to see, and there are a lot more people wanting to live this lifestyle. Gilmore said he often rides his bike and runs errands in the nude. Don't get on that bike. Explaining that being naked has helped his mental health and that he has never had a bad reaction from members of the public. Everyone just has a giggle about it, ask for a photo, and ask what it's about, he added to SWNS. It's like promoting that it's good for your mental health, and it's a natural way to be when the weather is good enough. So there you go, Mr. Stuart Gilmore, walking around the UK. Absolutely naked. Well, here on the show, we always like to find out more about things. So tonight we have a guest, and I've been told that the phones are going to work tonight. Would you please welcome the education supervisor from Bayonne, New Jersey, our good friend, Lynette Schwartz. Lynette, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Toiley. It's an absolute pleasure to be here tonight, and I just want to say thank you so much.
Now, I wanted to have you on because you are British.
I am indeed British. I am British. I live now in New Jersey, but I grew up in the UK.
So is walking around naked, is that a normal thing?
Oh, no. It is not normal at all. I will tell you, it's not normal, but I will say, as opposed to the United States, we in the UK, I say we, I don't live there anymore, I live in New Jersey.
Right, you said that.
We often like to, we're not as uptight about it. I don't want to be rude, but it's basically the truth. You hear in the United States, if take Janet Jackson for available, people saw her breast for a fraction of a second, and the country melted down. In the UK, we're just like, yeah, it's a breast. It's no big deal.
Interesting. Anyway, listen, Lynette Schwartz, let me ask you. So there's no laws regarding walking around naked?
No, I will say this. Had this gentleman pulled up to the gas pump naked and gotten out and then started filling up his tank and then started... I don't want to be rude on your show.
I appreciate you for not being rude on my show.
Anyway, if he would have started perhaps pleasuring himself, all right, we get it. Then there are laws against that. That is not something that you can do. But if you're just walking around naked, then it's fine.
All right, I see. Okay, so anyway,
I will say this, and this is not a thing of me living in the United States for so long. I don't care for walking around naked. I mean, I looked up this video of this man, and he's letting it all hang out, and he is at the gas pump, and he's standing there free in the breeze, as we like to say, and it's certainly not something I like to see in public. That's what I will say. And I'll have you know that since hearing this story and hearing that the man was filling up a BMW and seeing it in the video, and I have tried to reach out to him to...
Oh, you want to correct him?
Well, I don't want to correct him. Well, I mean, maybe late at night he and I could have a little disciplinary session.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What are you saying?
I'm saying he's hot, and I'd like to...
All right, hang up.
Why? It's natural, Toiley. Why are you...
Hang up!
I want him to put his pump in my tank.
Hang up on it! I don't want it anymore! It's Mikey B. Thank you for gifting a subscription to Always Smile.
All I'm saying is he could pump my gas anytime.
All right, stop it! Oh my God, Lynette!